Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by on my roannavm channel. Hi, I am Roanna and today I will be reviewing for you the NYX Mineral Set It and Don't Fret It powder. Want to hear my thoughts on this? Want to know if I'll recommend you to buy this product? Please continue watching. I purchased this NYX powder from a reseller for about $6 between $6 or $7 I can't remember because it was a couple months ago, and I bought, I think, a translucent powder and this one which is medium dark, and there's also like a light medium. Now the powder is from NYX Cosmetics, which is of course like a drugstore priced makeup or makeup brand. Very inexpensive, very good for their beauty and a budget. They dupe a lot of high-end makeup, so I was really excited to get this and try it out. I have a ton load of powders, especially loose powders. I prefer them as against pressed powders, but I just really wanted to try it and see how it works. So what caught me is that it's a matte finishing powder. I'm a grease bag. I always tell people I can flip burgers on my face or I can fry an egg. I am very greasy, and so I try to find products to assist me in looking matte. But a struggle that I personally have with doing that is I come across sometimes cakey if I have too much powder on when I'm trying to, compress that oil, or I just look like a horrible grease bag because the powders are not working and they're breaking through my foundation. So even though I'm in shoes, I really try to have an open mind where in using this product, so that I can give it a good review for you all. So it's a matte finishing powder, and it says when you set it, you shouldn't fret about it. I liked that concept. And you get 8 grams of product, which is in itself less than a lot of powders. More pressed powders give you between an average 11 grams, but some do go to like 9, so the average is 9 to 11 grams. Was a little disappointed in the amount of products I got, but then I felt maybe I just have to use less product. And it says it's a mineral matte finishing powder that sets your favorite look with a flawless finish. I am wearing it today, and I do notice that I get a lot of compliments when I'm wearing it because a lot of people say I do look matte. And in terms of flawless finish, I just do think that it works in conjunction with your foundation, that you can get that nice look. It does not look cakey, I can tell you this much, because I do have it on, and it does not give problems in application. It says skin appears fresh and radiant throughout the day. I don't know about the radiance. Any radiant stuff you see on my face is highlight. I don't look radiant, I look matte. And just a hint of color provides enough coverage to be worn over makeup or on bare moist skin. I don't use this on bare skin. Have only used this on top of foundation. I do like that it's tinted. I did buy the translucent, but I did like the fact that this was tinted because I am using lighter foundations, and that's why I have recently pulled this out, because I'm using a BB cream and my Rimmel Smart Tone. Can't remember the full name of it, but a Rimmel foundation that gives me light to medium coverage. So with this having slight color to it, it added in terms of coverage on my face. So I actually really liked that part. And I think it says absorbs shine, which I do find it helps with, prolongs the wear of makeup. It's silica based, therefore fills fine lines, and I do think it helps with the fine lines, and I like that because the primer that I'm using now does not help with lines at all, and I find that it does help with the foundation to cover some of my fine lines, and it just helps with pores. It says it acts as an optical diffuser by reflecting light, thus softening the appearance of fine lines and pores. I like this. I like the fact that it helps with the lines. I like that it keeps me matte. I think that's the main thing, that it helps keep me matte. I didn't have a lot, like I said, I had an open mind with it because I do love rice powder, but I've been trying to run away from the rice powder, and what keeps my mind with this is that it's very comparable to the Sasha Buttercup. I really like the Sasha Buttercup because of how finely milled it is. But I do find with the Sasha Buttercup that I get a certain amount of hours wear, but then after that I see it breaking down. This, however, can go the whole day with me. I actually have used this twice in cooking for friends, and I cook at my home and I went to their home, and we ate there, hang out for the evening, reach home close to midnight, and this was on from since like 10 o'clock in the morning. So I had this on, went to work, did some grocery shopping, reached home, cooked dinner for friends. So it wasn't the average like cooking that I'll do for my family, and then went over by friends and hung out late, and it lasted all through. Whereas I can't recall the Buttercup doing that. And I did use the Buttercup couple months back, and I remember having to touch up. With this, I don't. One of my friends was even surprised. She was I told her, I said, you know, my makeup is on since 10 o'clock this morning. She's like, so you blot? I was like, no, I actually didn't. I just, maybe at times when I was sweating a lot, I just take a paper towel or a napkin and just, you know, tap my face. But I didn't go back in and use powder or anything like that. So because of that, I actually really like this, and I would repurchase it. I know there are like so many other powders out there, and I've reviewed a lot of powders, but I really like this, and I liked it so much. I actually was considering ordering a backup, but I think I'm going to, I know I'm going on a low buy, so I'm not going to purchase this maybe till sometime next year. But I have actually put it on my list of products that I would repurchase, so that in the event I need a powder, this is still around and NYX does not discontinue it, I will definitely go and grab another one of this. And that list actually just has, if you want a video on products that I actually will repurchase, since I am compiling a list, let me know and I'll do that review for you guys. But this, I would give this a 4.5 out of 5. The little 0.5 issues that I feel that they should have given us a little more than 8 grams of powder. And I've noticed since I've used it, I'm seeing that it is going down. So I feel that this gives, like, maybe if you use makeup consistently, about 2 to 3 months, and it's not going to go, like loose powders generally last me forever. This definitely would not be doing that. But I'm not disappointed because it is not that expensive, and it's something I can repurchase, and it does what it says it's going to do. It keeps me matte, and I enjoy it, and I get all day's wear with it. So I would definitely recommend you to use this. But I will, again, I always say I love feedback, so that if you've used this product, please let me know how it has worked for you. I personally would not recommend this to individuals who have dry skin. I just want to show you before I go what the product looks like. That's it there. This is medium dark, so if you're really dark, I don't think this may work for you. You may want to try the translucent. This works really amazing on my skin, and you can see that I'm putting it there and it's applying really nice. Now sadly I did try and do a clip before this, before it got cut off, where I did put the powder and I thought I was recording, so this was actually like a second layer, and you can see it does not look keeky on my hand. Blends so amazing. So if you are like medium to tan olive skin, this works amazing. I don't know if you are darker than like about 3-4 shades than me, how well this would work, but I know for like my skin tones, I'm olive tone, more like a tan, this works absolutely amazing, and I love it, and I would definitely recommend you guys to get this. If you have used this, I would love to hear what your thoughts are again. And I thank you so much for your time. I know this review was long, but if you stayed through it, I thank you so much, and until my next review or video, thanks for stopping by.